Welcome to the 33rd Annual Avenues to Independence Love Affair. As we stand in the lobby of the Loews Hotel that we're all so familiar with, we're looking forward to celebrating this evening with you. So come, follow me to the ballroom where all the magic happens every year as we celebrate Avenues to Independence. Let's go. What a year it has been. Typically, this room is abuzz. We have all kinds of folks with us, 300 plus, many being here from the very first Love Affair 33 years ago. And it's about this time, usually on the right side of the room, that I'm specifically asking Steve Wilson to quiet down and quiet his group down so that we can get started with the program. But this year is going to be a little different. And the truth is, we miss you dearly. And we look with great anticipation of being able to gather again. But for tonight, we're going to keep the tradition alive. The tradition that started from Anne Marie Ehrlich 33 years ago, as we celebrate her and honor her. As we celebrate the Jane and Albert Wohlers Visionary Award and this year's recipient, Bob Okazaki. As we celebrate our clients and all the wonderful things that they and the staff do on a daily basis. And of course, we have an opportunity to raise money for Avenues to Independence, as it is just as important this year as any other, if not even more so, as we continue to change people's lives on a daily basis. We couldn't be more grateful that you're with us to celebrate this wonderful tradition as we celebrate Avenues and celebrate the time that you're spending with us tonight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, because tonight it's all about Avenues to Independence. As we do every year, we want to start the evening by thanking our presenting sponsors, Clarence Joe Herbst and Matthew and Julia Unger. You've been with us over the course of the last many years, and without your continuing support, this evening simply would not be possible. And to our committee, our beloved Love Affair Committee, who's provided remarkable wisdom and vision as we've prepared this year's video in the midst of the pandemic. And traditionally, you come to us. So this year, instead of filling this room with excitement and all the enthusiasm we have for the clients of Avenues, we're going to come to you. We're going to stop at the Center for Independence. We're going to stop and talk to our clients to see what they're excited to do as they get back into the community. And we're going to stop to ensure that you're all in supporting this year's Avenues to Independence through the Love Affair. And again tonight, we're going to celebrate and hear from the clients as we honor them and their perseverance to, in fact, get back into the community. So thank you for helping us do all of that. We hope you enjoy this evening, and again, to all of our sponsors, to all of those that have invested during this very important and scary time, we can't say thank you enough. You've given us hope, you've given us a reason to continue to serve, and because of you, we're all better for it. Thank you. This year's theme, The Art of Living, Back to the Community in Every Way, will be beautifully explained by our own Kathy Kerr, who really doesn't need any introduction, as she talks about the impact of our clients getting back into the community. Kathy, take it away.
The people we support at Avenues have truly mastered the art of living. They make their neighborhoods and communities better places, more beautiful places to live. When they take a walk in the community and they pass someone, they make eye contact. They stop and say hello. They even reach down and pet their dog. They have created a connection for people. And when our folks go to work, they bring with them the respect and dignity that they feel for having a job. They're so proud of themselves. And that, in turn, makes the workplace a kinder place for everyone. And you better believe they brought joy to the entire neighborhood when they cheered uproariously when Santa drove by in a red Jeep. What a magical holiday moment it created at a time when we all needed to cheer for something. They make us better people, they make us better friends, and they make us better neighbors. I'm honored to know them.
Thank you, Kathy, for the wonderful reminder of how important it is for us to get our clients back into the community.
Our first stop for this year's Love Affair is the newly renovated and transformed Center for Independence for Avenues clients. This beautiful space is utilized by our clients with different programming and different services. It will also be the home where we award this year's Jane and Albert Wohlers Visionary Award. And to help us with that, I'd like to introduce Natalie Malik Schiestel, coming to us from Lake Tahoe, who will do the honors. Natalie?
Good evening, Avenues friends. My name is Natalie Malik Schiestel. I'm the granddaughter of Jane and Albert Wohlers and the executive director of the Wohlers Family Foundation. I'm honored to be with you tonight, albeit virtually, to celebrate the 33rd Annual Love Affair and to present the 10th Annual Jane and Albert Wohlers Visionary Award, named in honor of my grandparents. The Visionary Award was created in 2012 and lives on to recognize those who truly understand and support the idea that everyone deserves to be a productive member of the community. And that's what this year's Love Affair is all about, the art of living, back to the community in every way. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the past 9 recipients of the Jane and Albert Wohlers Visionary Award. It's hard to believe it's already been 10 years. Jane and Albert Wohlers, Clarence Herbst, Fred Sasser, Dale Kendrick, Alice Murphy, Alan Bartell, Robert Keeley, Glenn and Laura Amundsen, and Jackie Kimmel and Peg O'Haron. Thank you again for your dedication and support of Avenues and its clients. We are truly grateful for you. This year, we celebrate the vision of our 10th recipient, Robert Okazaki, the dedicated leader of Avenues for the past 44 years. Ensuring that Avenues clients are embodying the art of living and being part of the community in every way has been Bob's vision and passion. He has been a humble yet determined leader whose dedication and support have established Avenues to Independence as a role model for organizations serving people with developmental disabilities. He has become one of the most respected leaders in all of Illinois. Bob began his career with Avenues in 1977, working one-on-one with clients at the day program in Wheeling, and became the 4th and youngest executive director in 1983. When Bob first began working at Avenues, people with developmental disabilities lived significantly more restricted lives. Most had never been in a grocery store, taken public transportation, or held a job. Many were confirmed and confined to their homes, or worse, institutionalized. However, Bob recognized that people with developmental disabilities wanted to participate in life, just like everyone else. And so, in his quiet way, Bob started to make changes. Today, Avenues clients live in wonderful homes in Park Ridge and Des Plaines. They work in the community, earning paychecks and with that, self-esteem. They gather at the newly renovated Center for Independence to work, learn, and meet friends. Thanks to Bob's vision and guidance, along with the support and encouragement of his lovely wife, Judy Okazaki, the Avenue staff, board members, and the community at large have been empowered to push through barriers to ensure that people with developmental disabilities lead the lives they choose. And that vision has made all the difference. Tonight, I'd like to present Bob and Avenues with a special award, a work of art commissioned by artist Alyssa Singer. Alyssa has been attracted by the inherently aesthetic design elements of scientific charts and graphs, and she uses art to give them a dramatic effect. While the majority of Alyssa's art is related to climate change, she created a special piece for Bob, which illustrates the art of living by literally demonstrating the dramatic increase in life expectancy for people with Down syndrome. In 1960, the average life expectancy of a person with Down syndrome was 10 years of age. Today, the average lifespan is 60. The advancements in medical science and opportunities provided by organizations like Avenues have made it possible for people with Down syndrome to lead longer lives with independence and dignity. Bob, your hard work, dedication, and vision have provided these individuals with the tools, confidence, and ability to become part of the community in every way, not only living longer lives, but more enriched ones as well. The upward trajectory of this graph is a testament to your lifelong commitment and devotion to Avenues, its clients, staff, supporters, and friends. You are a true visionary, and we are honored to celebrate with you tonight. Thank you.
On behalf of the Love Affair Committee and the community of Avenues, it is my pleasure to present the Jane and Albert Wohlers Visionary Award to Bob Okazaki.
Reflecting back on 40 years, it would have been hard for me as a 20-something to predict where this whole thing would have ended up at. I'm proud of the fact that for the 42 plus years that I've been here, that we've built up a good reputation for our programs, and there are folks in the community who are very interested in supporting our cause and the support that we provide for people with disabilities. The thing that I'm proudest of is the support that we've developed for our program over the last 40 plus years, and the staff that has been here to help with the cause and to make sure that people with disabilities are properly supported.
Thank you, Natalie, for your kind words. Through your family's concern for the folks with disability at Avenues, you continue to honor the legacy established by your grandparents, Jane and Albert Wohlers. I would also like to thank Jolene, Jason, and the entire Avenues Board of Directors. For 44 years, board support has been a key factor in my success here. I am honored and humbled to receive the Wohlers Visionary Award and to be recognized along with the other Avenues laureates. In keeping with the theme of tonight's Love Affair, Jane and Al would really have appreciated the art of living exhibited by our folks as they lived, learned, and worked in the Wohlers home community of Park Ridge. The Wohlers would have been especially proud to have seen how everyone came through the COVID crisis. Our participants drew upon all their creative skills as they learned new ways of living, learning, and working. All of our residents have artfully dodged the worst of COVID, and today, it's my understanding, most of them have received their second vaccination. Really, everyone looks forward to getting back to normal. Thanks also to Alyssa Singer, whose artwork dramatizes the remarkable rise in the lifespan of individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. That rise is directly attributed to the advent of programs like ours. As COVID becomes history and all the Avenues people get back to normal, Alyssa will have many new opportunities to paint portraits of the Avenues art of living. Back to the Visionary Award, everything that I have accomplished was not as an individual, but as part of a group. And no group has contributed more to Avenue's success than the group pictured in this photo from the 2017 Love Affair. These are the individuals who I give the most credit to for the success of Avenues during my tenure. Anne-Marie retired with 40 years, Floyd at 39, Catherine Kerr is in her 41st, Michelle is in her 40th, Ron and Janice have 36 years, and Joni at 35. Not pictured is Leona Childs, who retired 6 years ago with 40 years of service. Those are the individuals who have stood with me for most of my career, and I can only accept this award on their and my behalf. For that, I thank you again for this honor and greatly appreciate being the recipient of the 2021 Wohlers Visionary Award. Thank you.
I just want to say what an honor and privilege it is to be a part of the 33rd Annual Love Affair. That being said, I cannot wait till we start holding live events again and I get to meet you and thank you in person. To Bob Okazaki, I want to congratulate you on your retirement and your 40+ years of dedication as the CEO at Avenues. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this recognition. Thank you, Bob. To all our Avenues supporters, this year has been incredibly challenging for all of us, but especially for the individuals that we serve. They've been restricted to their homes 24/7, unable to go to jobs, and unable to see friends and family. However, today I am more optimistic than I have been in this past year. Our staff and our clients have started to get vaccinated, and soon our individuals will be able to return to their work sites, be able to be a part of the community, and be able to visit with their loved ones once again. Thank you for continuing to support our mission of ensuring that individuals with disabilities continue to live full, meaningful lives with independence and dignity. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you, Jason, and welcome to the Avenues family. And Bob, congratulations on such a deserving award. At the beginning of the video, we talked about our beloved Anne-Marie Ehrlich, whose vision was to put forth the love affair to benefit the clients of Avenues to Independence. It was during Avenues' 35th anniversary where Anne-Marie introduced the very first love affair. And now, 33 years later, we stand here hoping to do her proud as we celebrate her and her leadership and vision to this organization. Please, as we stand here in front of the room that bears Anne-Marie's name, sit back and enjoy this wonderful tribute to our beloved Anne-Marie.
Other people say, why is Avenues so different? I feel we're better because we've always put the needs of the clients first.
I think we'll feel and see and touch her legacy for decades to come. So much of what she touched and how she did it, she just went and did it and you didn't know she was doing it.
She was a Spitfire and she worked hard, and the stuff that she did behind the scenes, it just all got done.
I've learned so much from Anne-Marie, and so often when I'm planning anything or an event or having company with or whatever, it's always in the back of my head, well, what would Anne-Marie do?
Anne-Marie was always about the clients. That was the reason why she cared about the events. That's why she cared about the parties, because she cared so deeply about the clients. And that was what drove her always to do the job that she did.
It was a treasure to know her and be her friend, and we'll miss her forever.
What better place to watch that beautiful tribute to Anne-Marie than her own music room? And as she so eloquently said at the beginning of the video, what makes Avenues so special is that we always put the clients first. And as we celebrate tonight's theme, Art of Living, back to the community in every way, how wonderful would it be to hear from the clients themselves as to what excites them about getting back into the community, as well as Avenues staff and other family members. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to get back into the jazz bar. Enjoy the show.
Go to work on my own, live on my own, and go to work every day.
Kathy is 47 years old. She grew up in the south suburbs. moved to Park Ridge in 2019 and started working at the Work Center right away. She's looking forward to when things will get better and they'll have Zumba classes and yoga classes and cooking classes and those sorts of fun things.
I hope to move in March.
She's looking forward to making friends here, and she thinks the Sasser House is going to be the perfect environment for that. She's looking forward to being able to figure out how to walk uptown and, you know, go grab a little Subway sandwich or something uptown, or maybe meet us up there. She did spend a weekend there with her 2 roommates.
I went to visit them in October. One of the staff showed me around the laundry room, the rooms.
I can say for myself, I've been doing work with Avenues for probably the last 12 or 15 years, and I am always excited about how Avenues tries to update and improve the living of the individuals. So when I found out that she was going to Sasser, very excited. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to know that there's somebody there to keep an eye on her if need be, but she can have the sense of independence as she loves to have.
I am excited. Cook for myself, hang out with them, do some activities, to be dependent.
She loves how it makes her feel to go to work every day, just like everyone else. And she feels very valued. And now she's saving her paychecks because she wants to be able to buy things for her apartment at the Sasser House.
Yeah, I'm saving up to buy stuff for my room.
By getting the vaccine, she's one step closer to A, being able to move into Sasser, and B, being in that environment where everybody can be eating together and working out together and doing things together. And the same with the Work Center, that by getting the vaccine, more people are going to be able to come back to work, that it's one step closer to getting back to
sense of normalcy.
normal.
I work hard. I'm taking paper to work. And I wear my dark blue shirt. I wear black jacket on and a black pants with a black shoe. And my hat.
Jeff has worked at Culver's since 2008. At Culver's, Jeff is a food runner, so he takes the food on the tray and matches the number to the table number and gives the guests their food and makes sure they got everything that they needed.
I am looking forward to the cover at Rosemont. I start school, clock in, go with my boss gave me the name check in.
Community employment is extremely important for our participants in our programs at Avenues, but also everyone else. And I think working in the community, it gives us all a sense of responsibility, a sense of pride, and it's especially important for our program participants because it helps them stay independent and earn their own money and keep developing their skills. It allows them to get out in the community and feel like they're part of the community because they are part of the community, and work it's a huge part of belonging to your community. A lot of people don't know where their next paycheck is coming from, and I think that our residents are feeling that too because you're sitting at home with a lot of uncertainty.
We did not go back to work yet. I gotta wait till my shot is done.
He's also been working on more practical skills that he's already is really good at, but he continues to work on them for when he's ready to go back into the workforce. He works on a checklist to practice washing his hands, wearing a mask for an extended period of time, all the safety protocol that you would need to follow to work in the community so that he's really ready to go back to work.
So Kim, what are you looking forward to doing?
Going back to work and going back out in the community.
Charlie, what are you looking forward to the most?
Go back and ride my bike in downtown Plain I'm praying when I go on Wednesday.
I think that for the people that we serve, whether it's in the residences or out at the work center, during this time of staying home and being safe, it's definitely hit them differently than it has hit a lot of us. Church has always been a big part of your life, Charlie, right?
Yep.
Charlie is among the first of the people who come to church on Sunday morning, helping to make sure that the lights are on and the coffee is made, making sure the bulletins are out, and that everyone who walks in the door is greeted personally and welcomed into that space.
But being a part of Park Ridge Community Church has been, I would say, life-saving for him. And he loves being able to feel a part of a community, loves being able to feel helpful. That's all he ever wants to do.
At church, do the grab walk, the Sunday Sabbath, the missing chair.
And in the last couple of years, Kim has been searching for a different church to be a part of, and Charlie invited her to be a part of his church, the Park Ridge Community Church, this year, and they've been able to be really active in it together, and they're both looking forward to being active in person once they're able to.
I asked him if I can go with him, and he said yes, so I started to like his church. Now they sign me up to be an usher when we go back to church.
When it is time for things to be open and they are able to safely be out and about in their community, you can't put it into words. It will just be something that I'm sure that they will be more thankful for than they ever were before. And I think all of us will be thankful for being able to see them living the lives that they choose.
It's time. We said we're going to come to you, and now is the opportunity for you to state your end. Thanks to the Lewis and Harold Price Foundation, they have provided an inspiring $100,000 challenge grant. So for every dollar you give, it's matched for Avenues to Independence. And as we go to the community, we're going to come see and ask you one simple question. Are you in? We're asking for investments at $5,000, at $2,500, at $1,000, at $500, at $250, at $100, all with the opportunity to advance Avenues to Independence clients getting back to the community. And like I said, if you haven't given yet, in the email that this video was provided, there's a link. So go there and have those dollars matched, again, by the Lewis and Harold Price Foundation. So with that, we're coming out to you. Here we go. Come on, follow me. Come on, we got work to do. So that's our show. As we stand in the hallway that we're all so familiar with, we say thank you to Clarence, Joe Herbst, and Matthew Unger for again being our presenting sponsors. To the Lewis and Harold Price Foundation for inspiring us all with your challenge grant of $100,000. To our sponsors and to all of you who have donated and helped match that very inspiring challenge. Bob, congratulations on your most deserving award. And Natalie, thank you for joining us from Lake Tahoe as we celebrate your grandparents' legacy and your vision and continued involvement with Avenues to Independence. And lastly, in honor and in memory of Anne Marie, we hope she's looking down with pride as we celebrate the clients of Avenues and all that they do to inspire us as we all get together and help them get back to the community and celebrate our own return. So we'll see you a year from now in this very same hallway as we celebrate Avenues to Independence for the 34th annual Love Affair. Thank you so much. It's time. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do that again.
where we why am I struggling with this? I never.
How are we looking? How we doing? We're talking about The Bachelor. And we've got quite a show, a store ahead. Let's do it again.
I don't like that. Let's do it again.